Hey there, party people. I don't know why I started with that. A little while ago I had a request to do a makeup tutorial. I decided that maybe I should give it a go. Also at the same time decided I wanted to do a funny one because this is just going to be a video of me putting goop on my face. So I'm going to do a drunk makeup tutorial as well and put that in another video. So if you actually want to know how to put on my makeup, stay right where you are. But if you want to see me making a tit of myself, just ship on over to that one. I'll put a link somewhere. So although the person that asked was referring to my eye makeup, I thought that I'm going to do my lips as well, just because I'm going out later and I need to do them anyway. First off, I don't actually use lipstick. I just use lip liner and kind of smoosh it in, as you'll see, just because I like my lips to be a bit more prominent, because I don't hate my lips. Okay, on realizing that the screen is too small for me to actually see, I've kind of precariously propped up a mirror next to it. Firstly, I start kind of at the bow of your lips. Is that what it is? The bow? It's called the bow now. You just kind of want to, I don't know, like lightly outline it, but just don't like brick it on because that's awful. The color that I'm using is one that's a little bit darker than my lips. It's just kind of to add color and make them a bit less pale and non-existent. Also, I tend to not like change the shape of my lips, give them more definition where they actually lie. I don't know if this is the case for anyone, but I found that my bottom lip is a bit more difficult to see where it actually starts. It's just kind of a blur, so that's just a bit guessing. So once you've got some proper like Frankenfurter lips going on there, normally I just kind of dot some color in and get some like lip balm or something like that. Heat it up because the cold weather has turned it into an ice. An ice? Turn it into ice. Turn it into ice, not an ice. This is gripping. Once you've got a decent amount on your finger, just kind of push it over your lips. Get right up close to where the line is and just drag it in. Like, don't smear, just kind of lightly drag it in and it will just blend in the color. After doing that, I normally kind of touch up the bow again because normally it's kind of a bit smooshy and awful. Now I'm on to the eyes. So the eyeliner that I use is this Maybelline stuff. It's got a little pot of eyeliner and a brush. It's a bit more on the expensive side, but seriously, I've had this one for more than a year now and it's still not run out, and that's with the fuck tons of eyeliner that I wear. At the beginning, it's a bit difficult to understand how the brush works, but you kind of get used to it over time. This is going to be difficult to do this and talk. Normally, I start on the eye that I'm better at. There's always one side that's better than the other, and you'll know which side that is for you. For me, I do my, is that my right eye? My right eye. My right eye. I do my right eye better. I normally like pull my eye out a little bit, start at the inner corner, and just drag out. First, just line right next to the eye. I quite like my eyeliner to be pretty thick. It's easier if you start off thin, because if you fuck up and make a mistake, you can just add a bit more and no one will know the difference. When I'm doing it, I kind of aim to have a kind of straight line to maybe there. See, if my eyebrow stops there, I want it to end before that. So I'm just going to pull my eye out of it and whack it along to there and fill in the middly part. When you get to there, normally I kind of flick up. So I'll make a mark to where I want to go. So this is there. Just kind of drag and connect the dots. And then you just kind of want to start at the corner of your eye there and connect those dots as well. Fill in any excess you have. Okay, so that's one eye done. Yeah, I'm not going to open my eye fully so you can see what it looks like because it's still a bit wet and it's going to smear everywhere and look awful. Do the next one basically exactly the same as you do first. Start with a line. So you've got the line on that eye and you're going to make it want to look similar. Now, for the last eye, you pulled your skin a bit taut so that it's easier. This one, you're going to go a lot slower and you're just going to keep referring back to that eye. So don't pull your eye any because it will distort it. Like those pictures that you do when you're little in those activity books where they're like, oh, look at this picture, replicate it on the other side, except don't do it like you did when you were a kid, because normally it was like, oh, here's a picture of a dragon, and I was like, no, this one's a butterfly. Kid Ismay did not play by the rules. Go very slowly with it. So once you've kind of done the other side in the kind of basic thing, you can just look at them, see where they're a bit different, and then change it from there. See, this one's got a little more of a dip out this way than this one does, so I'm just gonna pull it around more. The kind of trick is to make it as thin as you can and then add afterwards, because it's a lot easier than just kind of whacking it on and then being like. So basically that's it. That's my makeup as I always do it. Hope this helped, maybe? Check out my drunk makeup tutorial video because it's a lot funnier than this one. When I was thinking about doing this, I was just thinking about the boyfriend does my makeup tag. And then I realized I don't have a boyfriend, so it's just lonely Ismay does her makeup. I'm just kidding, I don't want a boyfriend or girlfriend. I just want to screw around. Except I'm not successful at that either. Sadness again. So you've been watching hashtag Ismay who can't get any does her makeup. Hashtag girl who could be out getting laid tonight is instead doing a makeup tutorial for the internet. Sweet. Alcohol and makeup are like best friends, but not when you try and merge them. Someone should write a fan fiction about it, and I will pay you in love and sex. Write a fan fiction about makeup and what was the other thing I said? Alcohol, sex.